Good afternoon, Mr. Markowitz. We are very happy to see you here as a representative of the tourism, travel agency in New York. But we would like to ask you about yourself and the association that you are representing. Could you please tell something about the organization?
Sure. New York City is the number one tourist destination in the United States of America, especially for international tourists. And NYC Company is the official agency on behalf of the city that promotes tourists to visit New York City and have offices in 17 locations around the world. We haven't made it to Turkey yet. That will be the big one. But we're getting there, hopefully in the days to come.
We're waiting for you.
And what we do is promote visitors, business travel, conferences and conventions, as well as the individual recreational tourist, single or with a family, to visit the 5 boroughs of New York City. Many tourists come into New York City. They go into Manhattan only. They see the Empire State Building. They see Times Square. They go to a Broadway show, which is great. But there's also Brooklyn and Queens and the Bronx and Staten Island, as well as Manhattan. So there's 5 different parts that make up the city of New York. And so my job is making sure that visitors get a chance to see the whole city.
Great. Is it the first time here? Have you ever been in Istanbul?
I have been to Istanbul. This is my 6th time.
Wow.
My abi is Mayor Topaş, and he is my abi. He's a good mayor, and I respect him very, very much. You're Mayor Topaş, not my mayor. He's my mayor too. He's my mayor too, because I consider myself an honorary Turk. I like to say the number one, Türkiye, Yehudi. I'm number one. Number one.
Great. Welcome.
Anyway,
welcome.
but my relationship with the Turkish community in New York is very strong, and I work very closely with the Federation of Turkish American Organizations, the Federation, and Turkish Council to promote the well-being of Turkish residents of New York City. By the way, they're doing pretty good. They're very successful. Very successful.
That's true. Since you are a very well experienced decision maker in your country, do you have any advice for Turkey to improve our sector in the future?
Well,
any specific ideas to share us?
Since I'm also a politician, and I am a politician,
Yeah.
I served most of my life as an elected official. I have learned to keep out of the political affairs of another city or another country. So I will not say anything other than Turkey is doing very well financially and economically. They are playing an increasingly important role on the international stage, and I hope that some of the feelings about some other countries are lessened, because democracies should work together. The world's democracies should work together. America, Turkey, Israel, France, Germany, Italy. I can go through so many countries of Europe, the South America, Africa. The democracies have to work together, because look at what we are now faced with. We are faced with the worst terrorism that, I mean, since no, I would say the Holocaust, World War II. The murder of 6 million Jews was the worst atrocity. But certainly the atrocities that are going on now are bad, very bad. And I would hope that we can eliminate that, so that our children have a chance to flourish and to live a life, really live a life, where they have a life without worrying about being attacked or killed. It's crazy. You know, God only put us here for a few years. Why mess it up? We're going to go anyway. Why mess it up? Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, it's very good to have your ideas on this point as well. About our forum, what are you expecting such a forums? And for the next year, what could be better for us? Do you have any comments about the forum, sir?
Well, this was my first one. attending, and
also this is the first one in Turkey.
in Turkey.
Yeah.
Well, that's especially why I'm there. But I think I learned a little bit about other countries and what they're doing, which I was not really that aware of, and I think that's healthy. I met some representatives of Iran, and I had a chance to speak with some of them civilly, respectfully. I could not agree with them on many things, and I'm sure they don't agree with me on many things, but I told them that we have to find a way to make the peace. We have to find a way to come together. We have to find a way. And
tourism.
So tourism is one way to do it.
Yeah.
Because when people have a chance to go to another country and to meet the people, then suddenly it's not the government. It's just person to person. And then, you know what you realize? That the people you meet are not more different than you. They're basically almost the same. They love their children. We love our children. You love your children. We love our children. We want a life that's not diseased. We want to be healthy. We want to be happy. We want to make a living so that we can live halfway decently and to be able to afford to go on a vacation.
Yeah. That's true. Thank you very much for coming.
Teşekkürler. Türkiye. Ne mutlu Türk'üm DNA.
Bravo.
Türkiye.
Thank you.